Why do we read stories? It's not for escape. Literature is a laboratory for understanding what it means to be human. But a text never gives you reality, it gives you a representation. Think about grief. An author could just write, "He was sad." Or they could show him standing at a grave, unable to move. Or they could use an image. Grief sat on his chest like a stone. Each choice creates a different feeling, a different truth about that experience. This is where we find the breadth and depth of human life. Breadth is the sheer range, from the universal feeling of love to the specific trauma of war. But depth is where the real magic happens. It's the messy, contradictory core of an experience. Like feeling relief when a difficult friendship ends, but also guilt for feeling that relief, and genuine grief for the history you've lost. Humans are rarely simple, and good stories know this. Great literature leans into this complexity. It embraces the paradoxes and inconsistencies. A character who claims to value freedom but can't leave a destructive relationship isn't poorly written, they're profoundly human. This gap, where our actions betray our intellect, reveals deeper truths about addiction or trauma or love. Analyzing this isn't about spotting techniques, it's about asking what these choices reveal. How does an individual struggle for integrity become a mirror for an entire society's hysteria? Stories show us that our personal lives are inseparable from our collective ones. They explore the contradictions we live with every day, making us more empathetic, more critical, and ultimately more aware of the complicated, beautiful truth of being human.